Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it is Thursday. I went back to my old school, like, videos and things. I was like, meh, keep it. It was messing up, so we're keeping it. Ooh. Steven's working. What is everybody working on? Steven's working on a C2C blanket and uses the prairie stitch. Cool. Good morning, BB, Sharon, Lana, Nana, Melissa G, Grammy Rita. Good morning, everybody. Oh, guess what? My little bag situation yesterday, it spoke to me. It said it doesn't want to be a bag anymore. It wants to be a pillow cover. So I'm going to pull out the border I've put on here, which I'm going to put back on. I'm just going to do it in the round and complete this side. But I got to figure out how I'm going to leave an opening so said pillow can be pulled in and out. Yay! I've heard of the prairie stitch, but the visual isn't coming to mind for me. So it spoke to me and it said, pillow. Wouldn't that make a cute pillow? I couldn't get the bag thing to work. So I don't know, yesterday sometime it said pillow. Pillow. Oh, don't worry, Grammy, read it. This is not going to be a bag. But, dun, 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 dun. This is. But it's going to be a Tunisian bag, so I don't know how I'm going to, if I do a pattern for this one. I don't know. But this one is the Tunisian honeycomb. I don't remember which way. I think it's this way. You guys can see the pattern a little bit. A solid color would work better, but hey, I'm working with my leftovers here. So I have decided I'm going to go up a little bit further, make this taller, because I'm going to make this right here the bottom of the bag that goes like this. And then I'm going to start the other side, Tunisian, from this edge and work it my way up this way and make it, and then I'm going to take it and fold it in half and sew up the edges like I've done before. Well, hey, I still got a bag. It's just not going to be with that. It's not going to be that particular one. I will figure out a different mesh one. This yarn, this little piece right here, this is going to be a pillow, okay? But I will take this mesh square and I will figure out a way to make it a bag. But for now, this right here is going to be a pillow. I think it would be a cute pillow, to be honest. Yeah, this border is really cool. I was thinking about adding, if it was going to be a bag, I was thinking about adding tassel thingies to the edges, to the bottom. Trying to figure out how I can make a bag with that border. Just not this. I'm not going to do one that has to have a liner with the canvas toe. I don't know. It just didn't work out with this one. Okay. That doesn't mean there won't be a bag. Trust me, Grammy Rita, I love my bags just as much as you. And I want to make more bags, whether I make patterns for them or not. So here is a bag I am still going to finish. Calls for an espresso. I made coffee. I prepped it last night, so it was ready to go this morning. That's not gonna work. And then, y'all, this is I got these containers from the Dollar Tree for beads I had at home, and then I made a trip to Hobby Lobby to buy or to see what they had for beads in the clearance that they were doing. And lo and behold, I ended up using these containers for those beads instead of ones I had at home. So this is my bead collection. I've de-stranded them all that I got from the, it doesn't look as much as it did when it's laid out in a pile. I tried to stick to getting just glass beads, but I'm sure I got some plastic. Like these are for sure plastic. These beads here. And there's like these pearly ones. Using the wheat stitch. Yeah, the wheat stitch is really pretty. This is plastic, I think. I don't know if these are plastic or not. I can't. They feel heavy and they feel cold. And usually plastic doesn't get cold. I don't know. I don't know how to tell. I don't know if these are glass or plastic. But I got all three of the ones that they had left. They feel glassy. I don't know. But the rest of these are glass seed beads. Or at least they're not plastic that I know of. They feel, well, maybe these are the peach ones and these bright pink ones. But these light pink ones, they have like a matte finish to them and they just feel heavy. Oh my goodness. Same granddaughter? Gosh, I wonder if she doesn't have some underlying thing. Have they tested her for anything like, I don't know, there's things that cause tummy issues. I can't remember what this was called. Oh, I wish I would remember. This bead is a glass one. And then we got Amazonite. They're kind of squarish. Come on, camera. Oh, there we go. Oh no. I wasn't gonna get these beads, but it said it was, I think, jade. Or I could be wrong. I can't remember what the blue part is. Turquoise and amber, but the brown is an amber. And so I said, well, I have to get that just because. And I can't remember. I don't think it's jade. It was just turquoise. I can't remember what stone they said the blue was. But I got that. So I put my like natural stony like together in their own little space. And then I got some little, these were like 62 cents. I should have grabbed all of them for 62 cents. I grabbed 2 of them. I was trying to be nice and leave stuff for people. And then this was cool. I'm going to maybe make a necklace or something, or a bag charm out of this one. It says, and now these 3 remained. Faith, hope, and love. And it says 1 Corinthians 13:13. And this heart actually spins. And the other side says, oh, come on. But the greatest of these is love. What is the back side? Yeah, the silver part's the same on both sides. Let's see. Oh no. My goodness, people. Stay healthy, peeps. Stay healthy. Let's stay healthy. This does not make any sense to me. Why they would do this like this. Like, there's a plastic disc on the clear plastic disc up here, and there's a black one down here, and then it's just wrapped in the center. There's nothing holding the CDs in here. So they're like falling out. Oh my goodness. And then I found this at the Dollar Tree yesterday. These little gimmicky little can things, they crack me up. My kids were getting a crack up out of this. So, stay down in there. I got myself my trash can and I got myself my recycling can, you know? And I just put some yarn in here just to play with it, but, you know, I recycle my yarn. So my yarn scraps go in there when I cut them off. And then, you know, I put my trash in here. It's so funny. It's just, these are just too big of a scrap. So they're like, I need to find my box of yarn scraps and dump out my recycle bin. I mean, this isn't the color I would have picked, but it was up by the front, and I had seen them before in the store, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the one that was up by the checkout. So it was the red. You know, your whole body's gonna get refreshed, Rebecca. So, Good morning, Arrow. Did I miss anybody? I'm trying to put in my head, trying to use my design brain and see how I could make. I mean, I could still turn this into a bag, but it was screaming pillow to me. I was thinking of putting the crab stitch around the top of this and then just doing straps, and we can make it a market bag, a produce bag. I'm not going to line it, but we can keep it a bag, Grammy Rita. It's just, I don't know that I'm going to do a pattern for this one. Okay. Where's my hook? There's my hook. So I'm thinking about making that either a pillow or going ahead and make. Doesn't it, Marianne? Like, it's like the yarn, like, you know how you say yarn talks to you guys? I feel like it's telling me it wants to be a pillow. And I can get these, the thing is the only option of pillow I can get on Amazon from the ones I've already gotten is like 14 by 14. And 18 by 18 is way too big. And I don't know if a 14 by 14 is going to be too small. So, busy! Steven, good morning. Thanks, Steven, you've been here. And I've said already. I don't know. My brain's still tired. I'm trying to think. I thought I measured this. It wants to be a pillow. Yeah, I can still make a bag. Yeah. You will have plenty of bags come out of me. Trust me. I just can't stop making them right now. It's just this one just ended up going, it started out as a bag concept, and now it's decided it wants to be a pillow. It has decided it no longer wants to be a bag. So it's saying 14. So if I got a 14-inch by 14-inch pillow, which bulks out a little bit, that should fit, right? I don't want it to be too loose. That's my like, I'm paranoid now because of the bag situation. I watched a decorating show one time and she said never use under a well, it's a 14 by 14. Good morning, Kelsey. I ain't making it any bigger. I'm thinking of just using it, like, I don't know, just to put around somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. My eyeballs feel really tired this morning. It's like I didn't get enough sleep last night. But I do this to myself every time my husband's not in the bed. Like, I don't go to bed very quickly and stay up late. And then I was up before 6 a.m. because I just woke up and then I was like, you know what? I'm awake. I'm not really, I don't feel like I would have fallen back asleep. Oh, goodness. Man, I look tired. Oh my gosh, I was working on this last night and like I frogged 2 or 3 rows out like 2 or 3 times. Because somehow, even though I know I need to do the opposite of the one that's there, so if it's a purl stitch, I have to do a simple stitch, and if it's a simple stitch, I need to do a purl stitch. And I was doing that, but I still somehow kept getting off. And it was early on in the evening. It wasn't like I was tired or anything. And I'm trying to pay attention now and do the same thing, so we'll see when I go back. Good morning, everybody. I missed out on all the shenanigans yesterday because I had a volunteer thing last night, so I missed both of Juan's lives last night, and then also I don't think he had any issues last night because the replay didn't seem to show any issues with him. At least the first one he did. Good morning, Mandy. I'm still working on frogging my squares here for my bag. My chunky bag. Maybe they just had a little glitch yesterday. Who knows? Technology can just be fickle sometimes. Hello, little Lego. That's so weird, yeah. Yeah, Rebecca, I'm making that flower one from MDL, and honestly, I think I'm gonna go rogue and not do the flowers part. I'm just gonna do the main border part that he has, but I'm not gonna do the flowers. I just think it'll look fine without the flowers. I need to work on that a little bit, so I think I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and then in about, I don't know, maybe 8 o'clock, when it shows 8 o'clock on my end, I will flip over to that one. I think it's in that basket right there. Good morning, KK. I do have a beanie that I want to put out for your beanie thing, but getting a tutorial out for it is just a pain in the tuchus with, making sure I'm not spending all my time away from my kids. Like they were well, I wouldn't say they were on their own a lot yesterday. They were just, I don't feel like I saw them much yesterday. Because, in the morning I had my Bible study, and then I got my car back. I got my car back. I got my car back. Although it's not fixed. But they said, do you want to take it back until we hear back from these people on a solution, possibly? Because apparently there's other people possibly out there that are having the same issue. It's not a drivability issue. It's a little glitch in the computer system. That's just, it doesn't affect the drivability of the car, but it's just, you pay for a brand new car. You don't want it doing weird things like it does. So, yeah, I need to get it out there before it gets, somebody figures out the idea for themselves, because, there's only so many beanies out there before you start having replicas. And you're doing such an awesome job coming out with beanies that are new. Or at least the pattern feels new, refreshed, You have a centerpiece lead crystal vase I want to put in it. In what? Oh, that's right. You're making the tiny one. Man, I'm tired. It's my eyes. My body doesn't feel it. Like I feel like I have the energy, but my eyes feel heavy. I was such a dork when I was picking that thing up. I'm like, oh, my baby, I have you back. Like, it's just a car. But I don't know. I love my car, you know? I love it. And I want to drive it. And it felt so nice. You know, it felt like I had never been away from it yesterday when I was in it. Like, it just felt like at home again. It's just a car. But it's a very expensive car, so I love my very expensive car. Paid off car, y'all. That's the other thing. Please, I'll find something that reminds me of a family member. I feel the same. There's only so many ways you can make a hat. Yep. What are you talking about, Rebecca? The guy finally admitted that he made a mistake and had to do the job twice. We only paid for one time. Are you texting something in our chat, or like I'm confused? Did you pick up a story you were talking about earlier? Did I miss Annette? Okay, is it not showing all my chat on this end? I'm gonna go over to my channel. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to no, look above about my husband's truck. I didn't see that. Oh, and there it is. Now I see it. And there's Annette. It didn't show the... It's not showing all my stuff on Restream. Because I see, yay, can't wait to make it. Frizzy, yay. KK, hey, Lana. KK, thank you. Mine are just playing around with stitches. Rebecca, the guy finally admitted. KK, Annette, he was being evasive. Tammy's, good morning. And then Lisa. Yeah, but it's on Restream's end. But if I go over to my YouTube, I can see the chat over here. Okay, so let's see. Can't wait to make it. Yay! Hey, Lana. Hey, Frizzy. YouTube would straighten up for a bit, then go back to different languages, mainly Spanish and emojis. Some found out that all caps work. My husband finally got his truck back yesterday after 3 weeks. They almost had mine for 3 weeks. Monday would have been 3 weeks. So I feel his pain. Okay, now I'm following. Gotcha. Yeah, that comment was completely not on Restream. Yeah, no, it's not on YouTube. It's on Restream because YouTube's showing it on the other end. All right, I'm gonna mute my live and I'm gonna let it play. Let me know if you guys hear an echo. I'm gonna just watch the video from here. It's gonna be a delay though, probably. Yeah, there's gonna be a delay. And good morning, Annette. Hey, good morning, Cammie. I'm just gonna pause it. There's too much of a delay in the video for me to watch it. I'll just watch the chat. I don't need to see myself move around on the screen. Maybe that'll be less distracting for me. But then I can't see if I'm, you know, what I'm showing you guys. Yeah, that's so weird. It wasn't showing. Darn chat. I'm going to try and stick to the chat on here and see. If I miss something, it's because it's restream, not showing it. So, Cammy, good morning to you. We have a shawl get together tomorrow. Hopefully sometime. You'll have to let me know when works for you to get together tomorrow on Instagram video chat. Nope. I almost did something wrong there. I just don't know how far I want to go on this. I just keep going because it's just fun. I should try to make a beanie with this pattern. But it's Tunisian. I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to convert this into the round. I'd have to do some researching to see how to do this in the round. I know you can do it. And honestly, there might even be a beanie out there, to be honest, with the honeycomb stitch. Good morning. After your to-do list. What do you mean by that? After my to-do list, like after I get everything done I need to get done. Well, that's just life, you know. We'll never get it. Never get it done. I have to be honest. I found this at the Dollar Tree yesterday and I actually started using it this morning. But the thing is if I run out of this, I'm going to have to figure out how to get more. But I'm going to see if this works for me, you know. Just in the morning, come down here before I get started and just figure out my day. And I can also do it with you guys too. Speaking of to-do lists. I can meet up with you anytime, Cammie. So it's just with the time difference. I think we said you were 3 hours ahead of me. So I don't want to, you know, take time into like your meal times, and so it's like, or my meal, with it being 3 hours apart, that's almost we're gonna almost be impossible trying to not run into each other's meal times, because at my lunchtime it's almost your dinner time. We are addicted paper, yes we are. For $1.50 or $1.25, I think it went up to $1.50. I don't know. Some of the stuff there was $1.50. I saw stuff there for $8. I said, I muttered to myself in the store. I said, it ain't a Dollar Tree anymore if I'm spending $8 on something here. They really need to come up with a different name, because it is not a Dollar Tree anymore. I mean, you were spelling, you know, all they need to do is add an S to it. The Dollars Tree. Because it's not the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the Dollars Tree. They just need to add an S to it. I got it figured out for them. Just add an S to your name. I mean, you wouldn't have to change much. Just, you know, change all your logos to dollars. Just have all your employees go around with a little Sharpie on it, writing S on it. I just wish that I could go into a Dollar Tree on a regular basis and it not be a mess. Yeah, $8. I saw $7 and $8 stuff in there, and I'm like, no. But then if it's something I want from another store, I'd spend the same money. But I don't know, just something in my mind when I go to a Dollar Tree, spending $8 on something just does go well with my brain. Okay, how long do I want to do this? Because I got to make sure I have enough yarn to do the other side. And I've attached a lot of yarn. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock anyway, so I got to move on to another project. All right, let me measure this really fast. If I can find my measuring tape. Dollar Tree Plus, yeah. No, Dollars Tree. It's not a Dollar Tree anymore. It's dollars. Yeah, should be called the Dollars Tree. Yeah, I don't, well, I went in there to look for something specific, and I found these, and I was very skeptical of the lids. They actually have a bit of a grip to them. Like, they come off easily, but, I don't know, this one in particular is a little looser than the rest of them, but they have a bit of a suction to them. So, and I'm just going to stack them. So, you know, my plan is just to do this. So I'm not really too worried, but if they fall off a desk, they're going to pop open, but that's all right. There was another thing I got yesterday too from there, but it's upstairs. It was these little plastic drawers. I was going to try and put grippies on the bottom of them and use them for something. Walmart is cheaper on a lot of things now, right? I know. I miss the Dollar Trees. Well, I kind of like the amount of stuff that they have now, but I do because the stuff seemed to be a lot cheaply made back then. But all right, so I don't have quite 12 inches tall on this bag. Do y'all have? I can never remember, or if you guys have helped me with this before, how deep do I want to make a bag? So right now this is 12 inches. This is not an 11-inch book, but it's going to fit about like that. So it's a little above this notebook. So it fits a little notebook in there. I mean, it's not going to fit a binder, but it'll fit a decent notebook. It might fit a regular notebook in there. In the UK, we have a shop called Poundland. Many items are definitely not a pound anymore. I need an idea to work for a cozy thing to wear on Monday. Ooh, I don't know what to tell you to work something quick. But yeah, I tend to go to Walmart and Target and Amazon before I go to the Dollar Tree anymore. I went there looking for something specific and came out of there with not that. So it's 12 inches deep is what I have. So a couple more inches, you think? This thing is so thick. It's going to be awesome. The holes are so tight. The yarn is thick and chunky and okay. Put this down. I'm going to get out my flower bouquet. I'm not getting very far on it like I wanted to. Let's see. Oh, I need to look and see what hook I was using. You know, I don't have my flower bouquet listed on here. I don't have it listed on this one. Tunisian. That's funny. The last 3 on here that aren't crossed off are Tunisian. Tunisian flower bouquet blankie. Oh, what size hook was I using? I miss somebody coming in? There's Miss Lydia. Good morning. Good morning to you. 7 millimeters. So which one of these is my 7? Oh, that's right. I think I was using I was sharing a hook. I was sharing this hook with my saddleback blanket. I'm almost done with this second. I think this is my second skein. How many do I have here? 1.5, then 2 or 2 1/4-ish. So yeah, this is my second skein on here. I need to feel the hug of crochet to feel brave to go back to studies. You got this, Cammie. You got this. You got this. You got this. So now I'm working on my Tunisian flower bouquet. Yeah, I found one of them. I still need to find my dots 6 millimeter and my other clover 6 millimeter. They're around here somewhere. They are around here somewhere. They're either in a pouch or they're with a project. Like, I don't want to say, I mean, I'll knock on wood. I haven't lost. I've misplaced hooks, but I haven't lost them yet. It just takes me a minute to find them. "13 roses so far and lots more to do." How many total are you doing, Rebecca? Because I can't remember, and I haven't gotten back to the part in the video yet of how many roses or how many flowers Michael does on his blanket, but I want to say there's like, because he said he made like 70 flowers, but I don't know if I think that was a combination of the 2 blankets that he made, because he made a blanket, and then he made the blanket, and then he made a second one for the tutorial. And I want to say between the 2, he made like 70 flowers. So I want to say there's like 30 to 40 flowers, which doesn't sound like it's a lot of flowers. I just don't know that I want to make that many flowers, even the 30 of them, because I know me. I'm going to make like 2 or 3 of them, or maybe even 5 to 10, and I'm going to get to that point and go, I don't want to do anymore, I know me. So Lydia, I was making a bag. These were my squares that the bag was made from yesterday, but then I ripped all the cream off. I put this border on them, and after I did that, I was looking at this, and I was trying to make a boho-y kind of bag, and I could still make this a bag, but I was looking at it, and it's telling me it wants to be a pillow. And I think it would make a cute pillow, with a white insert in here. I think a white pillow in here would look cute. I just got to figure out how I want to close it up so the pillow stays in. And then I have this border. I'll do the border on this side to finish, all 4 sides. But I just don't know how to go about doing that and close this up to keep the pillow inside. But I could still make it a bag too. I don't know. That's why I always ask you guys the questions, or I ask the questions to talk it out with you guys, because I don't know what I want to do. I'm always indecisive. Yeah. I know you're doing something different, Rebecca. But how many flowers are you doing for yours? I could have had this done in like 2 weeks had I like really hunkered down and done a wedge a day, because a wedge a day would have been 12 days, and then the border in those other 2 days, you know, to make the 14 days. So I could have, but when you do other things and life is lifing and you're, you know, doing all your life stuff too, it tends to slow things down a smidge. Good morning, Knitnecks. So I like this simplicity of this one. It's just simple stitches. It's simple. This hook feels small compared to that bag, the honeycomb bag I'm making. Click, click, click. If I do it bag or pillow dupe. Oh my God. You're losing it, Yarn Chicken. Oh no. Not, no. No, Losey, Yarn Chicken. Do. I can't figure out why my brain is braining the way it is right now. Like, I feel like I'm wanting to design something. Like, get yarn out and start figuring something out. You know what? We might just do that. I'm going to do one more row on here. And then I want you guys to help me design something. What do we want to do? So let's figure that out. Do we want to do a bag? Do we want to do a shawl? Do we want to do a blanket? I know Grammy Rita wants a bag. Quit calling my mama Melissa. My mama Melissa G. I was gonna say Mama G, but that's already taken. My mama Mel. Trying to find a nickname that fits besides Melissa G. Yours will take 40. Okay, so I'm guessing that's about how many this blanket would take, but bigger. Because, like I said, he'd mentioned something like 70 flowers, but I think he was talking about both, a combination of the two. Because, like, I think he said he did all of them together. I would have gotten so bored making that many. Cammy wants a shawl. Oh, Cammy wants a shawl. Oh. Or a wrap. So what's your guys' votes? Should I put a poll on there? Yeah, there you go. A summer shawl. Okay. Yeah, because Cammy's in the warm weather right now too, so that would help her out for sure. And then you guys would have something to work on between now and the summer. So, like, what size of a shawl though? Are we talking like one that goes down past her tush? Like, or just like a, you know, a shoulder shawl, hug, wrap thing, you know. They work up pretty fast. With 750 meters. Let's see, what can I use? That's 750 meters. What is that in yardages? Yeah. Do you have one of these, Melissa? one of the watches that you can like answer phone calls or whatever if they come through. Then you could always, well, no, because it would still pop up on your phone. I was gonna say if he, you know, has an issue or something, you could be watching on your phone, but he could still get a hold of you that way or something. But no, it'll still change your screen on your phone because mine does that. Man, eyes, wake up. You are so heavy. Do 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 do. Oh Lord, I started doing that and guess what came into my head? Because I was trying to think, what was that song again? I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I was trying to think of what that song was that was in my earworm. That my earworm was, and guess what? It's back. You know, funny enough, we've been using my phone to find my child's tablet because he's misplaced it twice now in the last couple weeks, and he goes, I don't know where it's at. You need to remember where that's at, because if you don't know where it's at, you don't get to play it. I like the way this is turning out. I know this is the backside for you guys, but it's pretty much the same on the front. It's just a different look, like stitch-wise. I feel like the way it's going to turn out is it's going to have kind of like a windmill kind of look to it. It's going to look cool. Oh, I mean, who is the one that I was bugging the poo out of with the Christmas song? All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus. 'Cause hippopotamuses like me too. I'd much rather have that song stuck in my head than Shoopla, don't bother me. Shoopla, don't bother me. Cause I belong to somebody. Oh my gosh, y'all. I think I just found an accidental like grouping of these I was cleaning off my desk and I had these three on my desk. And y'all, they actually go together. Well, there you go, Cammie. I'm gonna make a shawl with these colors. Oh, is it Grammy Rita? I'm sorry, Grammy Rita. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's design a shawl. I don't want that one. I want this one. Crochet Stitch Dictionary. All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus. 'Cause hippopotamus is like me too. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Is that too dense? The uneven berry. So it sounds summery. Grammy Rita. Forgive me. I really do mean this with all of my heart. Oh my gosh, I'm like slap happy right now. My eyes are starting to water because they're tired. Good morning, Erica R. Sometimes I like to pick stitches based off their names because, you know, we're looking for summery things. Here, this is for you. This is nobody else gets this one. Grammy Rita, can you feel it? That's for you. That's nobody else. I'm trying to not butter her up. I'm trying to grovel. Forgiveness, please, forgiveness. You know, that pattern, I kind of want to figure out a way to do this. Would that be too lacy for a shawl? Try to figure out how to make a shawl with these. I don't know how to do that though. Make it triangular in shape. I know the stitch multiple for that, so I just need to figure out how to do that. It'd be more of a crescent shape, I think, a round that I have to go back and forth on. I'm trying to ask forgiveness, Melissa, from Grammy Rita. You know what? Grammy Rita got her special hug. Everybody else, did you feel that one? I really I want to make a shawl where it at the end of it, it has that as the border, but it goes up into the shawl too. Kind of pineapple-y, but no. The hugs stretch you back out, right? I don't know. I'm just feeling something shelly for a shawl. I kind of like this dock leaf right here. It's kind of an interesting name. I don't remember that name. See, doing this, but with this stitch. Good morning, Lori Stallman. I'm trying to find a stitch. There you go. No new wrinkles today. I'm trying to find a stitch that we can do a summer shawl design with. We also have the open shell and picot. I don't know if I like that one as much. I really am leaning towards this one. This one, but I also really want to do this one. I want to do this in a shawl, maybe. Right? No? Yes? Maybe? I have to be honest, this one right here, I have some angst against. The iris stitch is always a go-to right here, because the iris is one of my favorite flowers, along with the sunflowers and the daisies. Sunflowers. But no, I'm talking using it as the whole shawl. I want to figure out how do you stack those. That's where I'm wanting to go. But I don't know, I'm really kind of leaning towards this. But I can't. My brain needs to figure out how to get this to work in the round, but we're going to do a shawl where it's back and forth. So it's not exactly in the round, but I got to figure out how to do it. That makes sense. It's kind of in the round, but it's not. If it's lacy, yeah, it's a summer shawl. There's also the rack stitch. Kind of leaning towards that one. Make it a rectangular. Do we have a Blessings hug shawl yet? We do not. We do not. Ooh, here we go. Right there. The open fan stitch. It kind of gives me those long treble crochets that I was looking for. But it's not as pointed. But then I could do this border if it'll work. It has to work. It has to. It just has to. I think I could put this. I think I could put that as a border on that. Maybe. I'd have to play with it and see. I don't know. But I like your idea, Lisa, making it a rectangular wrap, because, yeah, that would be easy to do with this. But if I do a triangle, I could put that border on it, and it gives it that, you know, that it would flow with that the peaks. A variety of stitches throughout. Well, that would be a variety. If I did there's a tulip stitch too. The tulip stitch does not remind me of tulips, but okay. Like the open fan. It's treble, yeah, it does trebles. I don't know, that looks a little lacy the way they have it right there. I know, I think that might be too lacy. I think I'm gonna go back to that, what did I call it, that rack? No. Does anybody have a stitch dictionary they're able to look at and get ideas? We don't want to do puffs. I don't want puffs. I have to see that done. Sounds adorable. Lydia, what are we doing? I like that sunflower behind you. You just give me some idea. I'm saving bottle cap lids to make key rings. Oh, cool. So that right there, yeah, though that is a rear view mirror hanging thingy. That is not my pattern. Yeah, well, share the bottle cap thing when you're done with that on my community page, on my community post tab thingy bobber. Thank you. I got a new song in my head. Like, I don't want it to be too lacy, you know? I want it to be like, I don't know, too new. This shell trellis looks kind of cool. But yeah, I said I don't want it to be too lacy, and these mesh stitches are kind of lacy. Huh. How many stitches is 4 plus 3? It's got windows, cross stitches. What kind of cross stitches are those? Oh, they're treble. That's why they look so weird. But I might alter that and do double crochets instead of trebles. But I don't like those loop things. What are those? Skip first lace loop. Oh, they're done right here. Okay. Draw loop on hook up to the height of a treble, keeping the loop at this insert hook in next stitch. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun. But I could definitely do, so I've done a stitch pattern with my poncho. I could just do something similar to that, but we could do something like this. It's got single crochets, these cross stitches, and then windows. I could like completely change this. I would do half double crochets, my own version of the cross stitch, not what they're using. They're doing these lace loops, and then there's these windows. And then they have or the hot cross bun. I like the hot cross bun. It's got a mixture of these clusters and cross stitches. I might even do something like this. I don't know. I might combine these two. Like gosh, I would do like windows and the solid rows of half double crochets over here with this. Like I would still have my cross stitches, and then we've got the cluster stitch, and then I'd have, you know, some rows of solid rows and my windows. That should work. Okay, where is my, oh, darn it, I don't have it down here. I think it's upstairs. I need to listen to, I think it was Steven. I don't remember who it was. I think it's Steven. She's like, yeah, you should always have a graph paper around with you. The crossed lace loop looks good. Yeah, but like I said, I think I would do, instead of doing the lace loop, I would do just regular crossed loops or cross stitches. And I could do them treble so that they're, you know, more open and like flowy and not, you know, so, but are these trebles over here? They are trebles. So the hot cross bun does the treble cross. I could just do that. Okay, this notebook is all bent up, so it won't stay put. All right, pencil, where are you? I need a pencil. There we go. Hey, it was Steven. Yay! All right, so let's see. I'm going to do half doubles. So I need to have 2, 4, 2, 4, no, they have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then 17. So an odd number. And then this one has 3, hold on, 3, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Let's see, the stitch multiple is 4 plus 3, and this one's 3 plus 2. 4 plus 3, so the 3 gets the height and counts as a double. I don't know, I can't count. I don't know if the stitch multiples are going to work. So it says 4 plus 3 and 3 plus 2. So that 4 plus 3 is 7 and 3 plus 2 is 5. Uh, 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. So it's an odd number. Right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, hold on. I said 19 and I said 17. So I don't think that's going to work. Man, my eyes are tired. Okay, so what do I want to do next? Okay, let's do the cross. So we're going to go boop, 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 boop. I usually don't like to do my cross stitches with a chain in the center. Let me ask you guys, when you do cross stitches, do you do the chain in the center between them, or do you do them with no chain? I've gotten to where I do them with no chain, but if I do a chain, it adds a multiple to my number. That's why I'm asking. Let's do cross with 3 for now and see. Okay, so 3 is not going to work unless I do. Hold on. This is what I'm doing. I'm drawing it out to see if my stitches will work. All right, so here's another 3, and then I need 1 on the end. So what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Okay. You can never get it to look right. Okay, so I got people who don't like V-stitches, and I got people who don't like cross stitches. What could I do that's in between those two? What do y'all think? What could I do that would... So the way I've been starting to do my cross is instead of going around the previous stitch to do my cross, I actually go behind. So like here's your first one. I come behind this one and go back to my previous stitch, and I don't go around it. I go like this. It looks like this instead of, you know, going around it, if that makes sense. Or do I just go back to the shell one that I wanted to do? Which one was that? Did I go past it? No, okay. That wasn't the peacock. What was it called? Oh, the dock leaf. This one right there. Do I try to do that one? Or do I keep going with what I was doing and combining those two? Okay, so you'd be willing to try that then, Lisa? Okay. Okay. Well, I am going to do what I want to do, but I want that. This is how I design, y'all. Seriously, even when I don't ask you guys, I go, okay, what have I heard that they like and don't like? So I try to, like, you know, I try to keep things in or out of my patterns with that in mind. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can even make this work. All right, so I want to do... See, they put the cluster inside the X. They do windows. And that's why they have 2 extra stitches, because they skip one before and one after the last one. Which I could still do that with this. Okay, hold on. I know, Lisa. I guess, I don't know. I guess I try to please as many as possible. I try to please as many as possible. Okay. Okay, so we skip and we go here. Go here. Oh, but see, those have skipped ones in between it too. Maybe I just do, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to do the cluster next, and then I can do the window around the cluster. Maybe. We'll see. All right, so let's see. Take out. I need my big erasers. I'm getting into my serious erasing here. What you think it's gonna look good? Good old pink erasers. Good old trusty tried pink erasers. All right, I gotta erase on this side too. All right, so boop, 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 boop. You know, I should put my camera where you just see this, because you guys have no idea what I'm doing right now. This is my design process. I will literally, not every time, but a lot of times I will draw it out like this because I know what stitches are supposed to, and then sometimes I do rough, like these are not technical, like I'm missing some of these. I'm missing some slash marks on there to make them double crochets, but in my mind I know they're double crochets, so I'm just doing a rough, this is my rough draft. And then I'll take yarn and I'll, that doesn't work. And then I'll, erase it, frog it, and that's how I do it. Okay, so I've done the cluster. All right, then we're gonna try the window. Good morning, Gloria. Gloria. All right, and then we do, oh, there's a chain in between all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6. No. There's chains in between these. Whoopsies. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. Oh, there's 2 chains in between them. Okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. But then there's just 1. Okay. We're good. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. We're good. We are working. All right. So window, we're going to go double, chain, double, 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles. There's my windows. Okay. And then we're going to do half doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have too many. No, I'm supposed to have 17. Okay. Okay. So this is what I got. That's what I'm using. So this is what I got for a design. Shall we see what it looks like? So I'm going to do just a sampling of it. I'll do probably like 2 repeats. I'm only going to do the 17 stitches. I think that'll give us an idea. Okay. So I just went and combined the two patterns together. I don't know how this is going to look. And if it doesn't look right, we'll restart again. So I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to grab this color. Get it to be untangled here. Come on, there we go. And then I'm going to make a slip. You guys can do this with me if you want. I'm going to use my furls since I have it here in front of me now. All right, so I'm going to do 7. You know what? How do you guys feel about the foundation ones? Okay, now, hold on. The next thing I got to do is I got to figure out how, if I want to make this, are we going to stick to a rectangle wrap? Or do we want to do a wrap in a shawl shape? Like a triangular or rectangular shape. If we have to do triangular shape, then I'll have to figure out how to do that. And then how do you guys feel about foundation stitches? Do you guys, have you heard of it where you work the stitch and the chain row at the same time? It gives better stretch. Or do you stitch your chains and go back across with your first row? Because I can teach you. I'm pretty sure actually I have it on my channel. If somebody wants to find that and link it. Do I have anybody in here? Frizzy was here. Marianne was here. Frizzy and Marianne. Y'all in here still? Maybe? Rectangle. So I'm pretty sure I have foundation half double crochet on my channel. Let me double check. Foundation. I do have the foundation half double crochet. I found it. Copy. Here you go. Here is the foundation half double crochet link. Good morning, Fran. Okay, so I'm going to do the foundation. Since we're going to do a rectangle, I got to do it right. All right, so chain 1, do my half double. All right, so I'm going to do 17, 1, 2, chain 1, 3, chain 1, 4, chain 1, 5. I just like these because chain 1, 6, chain 1, 7, because it does give that stretch. Chain 1, 8, chain 1, 9, and you get the chain and the stitch done all at the same time. Chain 1, 10, the heart garden flag. Okay. Chain, I still need to work on that too. Chain 1, 11, chain 1, 12. Sometimes I don't know if I get that chain 1 in there. I feel like I say it and I don't actually do it. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. All right, let me count, make sure. So there's 17 half double crochets and chains. So the chains on the bottom and the half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If it's rectangular foundation stitch is so much better than counting chains. Yes. You still have to count them, but what I like to do is when I have to do a lot, I'll do 20, put a stitch marker in, do 20. I'll just count 1 to 20, you know, and just keep doing it over and over and over until I reach whatever number I have to reach. And if it's a number that isn't ends in a 0, then I just get to the next 20 and go, okay, I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, you know, make sure I have what I need to have. All right, and then once I'm done, I just need to chain. Maybe. Oopsies, I lost my stitch. I do like this hook. All right, turn. I'll do a stacked in the end here. And then I'm going to cross, chain 1. Okay, so this is what I mean. So I have, this is my double crochet. I've skipped over 2 stitches. So this one's going to have the chain 1 in between. So what I mean by going behind it is I'm going to turn my work towards me like this. I'm going to turn it towards me like this. I'm going to find that first skip stitch, which is right, not the second one, but the first one, right next to my first double crochet. And then I'm just going to work a double crochet back into that stitch, making sure you grab both loops. It looks like I only have one. Hold on. I was trying to show you and I didn't grab both of the loops. So go both, and then you just do your double crochet. And then it has the cross there. Okay? And so I'm just going to skip over 2 and keep skipping 2, doing a double crochet, chain 1, go back behind my stitch and go to the first one that I skipped, the first of the 2, do my double crochet, skip over 2, go into the third, chain 1, go back to the first one, do my double, skip 2. It's going to be a very small sample, but it'll give us an idea of what it looks like. And I am using a 6mm. We could go up to a 6.5 if we want to make it a little bit lacier, drapier, which I may do. I don't know. But for now, I'm just doing the 6 because that's what I had in front of me. All right, so then I'm going to put a double in the last here, maybe. Okay, there is the crossed row. So you'll notice like they're, let me see if I can show this to you. My crossed doubles are worked, like, it's hard to show you, like they're worked like not around each other. Like there's, I can slide my finger between the 2 stitches. Okay, I need more coffee. Eyeballs aren't waking up. Okay. All right, so then we're going to chain 1, turn, do my stacked single in the beginning, and then chain 1, and then we're going to do our cluster. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, go over here, do 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, oops, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and a double in the end. Okay, so there is our cluster on top of the X, or into the X. All right, so chain 1, turn, go do stacked single. Good morning, it's 9 o'clock.
What?
It's 9 o'clock. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna go chain 1 or double into the space. Oh, I'm just working the sample up. All right, we're gonna skip over that, do 2 doubles. What are you lost on, Cami? I'm just showing you little tidbits of things that I do. I'm not showing you exactly. Chain 1. 2 doubles. Chain 1. 2 doubles. I'll do, if the, you know, if this works out, I'll figure out a way to do a tutorial for it. To do, and then we need to do chain 1. Did I do chain 1? Yeah, and then 1 in the end here. Okay, so yes, I'm staying on until 9:30. Is that gonna be okay? I'm actually kind of liking that. What do y'all think? It doesn't have the shells in it like I was wanting, but what do y'all think? So this is my Windows row here so far. Oh no, the internet got bad. That's not fun. All right, so I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to half double crochet my way across this row. I might do 2 half double crochet rows between the repeats. I choke up on these hooks, but I don't think it's that bad. 2 space. All right, Marianne, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I have gotten to where I like being on here too much, so I gotta figure out how to fix this right here. But it's fine. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Does that work as a wrap, you think? It is nice and lacy, very open. Lots of windows for you. Does that scream summer shawl to you? No, I think this, I don't know what is going on with my edges. I might need to do another stitch on the end here, because I think these 3 rows in the center they might need more stabilizing on the ends. I might have to add another stitch to the ends. Give 2 on the ends here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It is. It's a shawl. It's a wrap thing. Like, it'll be a rectangular one. What do y'all think? That is what I wrote down. This is what I wrote down. So I feel like I might need to do some redesigning of the edge because it's going to keep doing this as we change, as we go to the repeats. Drink more coffee. No, but I have an idea in my head that I want to try. I want to try and figure out how to make these stack on top of each other. Chickens! Oh gosh. You scared the literal egg out of her. Looking at this visually, is there any changes that we want to make? Egg bombing. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to make my edges better. Oh, let's see. What I might need to do, y'all, is I might need to add some, what it might help fix my edges is putting a half double crochet row between each of my elements. What do y'all think? Like taking these top and bottom rows and putting them in between each of these rows to spread them out. I think that would fix this. Or I put one, yeah, because somehow I need to figure out how to pull this out a little bit. Your favorite stitch is the half double? Let's see, family link. Jonathan, yours is open too. Hello. Hello there, person. I'll try a half double crochet row between and see what happens. Do 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 do. Now I'm singing happy birthday. Hello out there. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Crazy kid. Getting in fights with cats, huh? Yeah. Chain 1. And then we'll skip the 1, do the cluster into the second. A literal cat fight. Yep. Chain 2. I'm guessing I skipped 2. Yeah. Do a cluster. Chain 2. Skip 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Shut the door. Skip 2, cluster 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1 in the end. It's the end of the world as we know it. The edges are looking a little better. All right, so half double crochet rows in between. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I just gotta write a note to myself if this works out. I think it's gonna look better. And then in the end, I think that's looking a lot better. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 double crochets. Chain 1, skip 1, 2, chain 1, skip 1. You know, I could do some texture, and instead of doing, well, I already have texture on here. What I was thinking is I could drop these 2 double crochets down and encompass that half double crochet row. Hold on, let me even see if that's a thing. Do like extended double crochets, you know, like spike stitches. Do like that. See that right there? Where it goes down and goes around the half doubles. What do y'all think? Do we do that? Or do we just keep it in the tops? Oh my gosh, it didn't go where I wanted it to, so now it's all wonky. Chain 1. Let me finish this and I'll show you. So which half do you like better? Don't roll off my desk. So I have in the stitches here or spike stitches here. I think I like this better. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? This end or this end? The end of the stitches or in around the stitches? Those cross stitches get hidden down here. They're not as open. I'm actually thinking I might go spike stitches into these cross stitch areas just to get them to open up more, because they kind of feel like they get hidden. I mean, what do y'all think? Come on, camera. There we go. Okay, why is it doing that? It's like, it like grew, but it's the same number of stitches. All right, let me go back. Okay. So spike stitch here. Chain one, spike stitch here. You gotta be really loose with those spike stitches so you can move them around and get them in the right spot. Spike, spike. Keep wanting to like not finish the double crochet for some reason. Why is it doing that? So there you go. There's the spike stitch. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go back to the cross stitch here. I don't know. Let me do my half double crochet row to top it off. Yarn, come out. Come out to play. All right, so note to self. Half double crochet between each stitch element, and then window, row, spike, double crochets. The perils of working on your desk is when you go to pull yarn like this, it's wrapped around everything. All right, what do y'all think? I actually kind of like that. No worries, Lana. Take him out. We'll be here if you come back. maybe. There we go. I'm going to hold it up there so you guys can get a really good look at it. Just feel like it's like going like this. I'm wondering if I don't need to add like a stabilizing stitch on here. I think it's fine. I think once it's made bigger, it won't do what I'm seeing, so. Is that a wrap? Is that a wrap? Did we find it? Is that a wrap? It's nice and airy too. You got lots of holes. And now that I'm seeing it like closer, like that, you know, the cross stitches are definitely there. But like this, I'm telling you, like it's doing this. But I'm not gaining stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 is all I should have. I think it's just the nature of the stitches. It might have to be blocked. I don't want to block. Why is it doing that? Now I got my edges straight, and now I'm like leaning. Why am I leaning? I don't know. Let's see if I add 2 more stitches. I could have another spike on the ends, so it'd have the 2 spikes, and then it'd have the stabilizing end. I might try that and see what happens. See if it, you know, keeps it, if it straightens it back. I need to figure out why it's leaning. I'm wondering if it doesn't just need some stabilizers on the side, maybe. I think I might just add 2 more stitches to it, to the multiple or whatever. Why is it leaning? Why? I wish my brain could figure this out. Like it is, my one edge is straight, and then my other edge is going like this. I'm betting I need to bring some stabilizers, and it'll bring that bottom out. I'm betting that's what I need to do. All right, so I'm going to add on my drawing here. I'm going to add a stitch to either end. And that'll give me 2 extra stitches on the end, and that's fine. Yeah, it'll be all right. On the window row, I'll have 3, but I'll have my 2 spike stitches, so it evens itself out. Yeah. I just need to frog this out all the way to the my double row, my cross row, because that's where I need to add in. No, I have to frog it all out to add 2 more stitches on. But I think adding the 2 stitches will help. So I think adding the 2 stitches right here will help it, like, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm guessing, because just by adding the half double crochet rows between each of my elements, my stitch elements, it fixed the edges. See how much straighter my edges? I don't have that going on there. So I think if I add some more stabilizing here, I'm guessing. If not, then I guess I'll just go back to the drawing board, the drawing paper. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add those in. How much time do I have? 10 minutes? I don't know if I'm about to get all that back in 10 minutes. It'll take me at least 15 maybe. I don't know. My eyes are just so tired right now. Cat's like, excuse me. You shut the door on me. I don't care if you're in the bathroom. The door needs to be open. She's like, no door is allowed to be closed in this house. All right. And then, you know what I might do is I might take that chain one off the end too, maybe. All right, so I'm going to add 2 more stitches. That's the nice thing about this is I can just pull out to this part. I don't have to pull all this out. I just have to add 2 more onto it. Chain 1, finish the stitch. Chain 1, finish the stitch. Okay, the first row is going to have 3 stitches. Man, that woodpecker. My God, cat. I need to go through that door so fast. Right? Oh no, I don't need 3, I just need 2. Skip 2. Is Thursday busy for a lot of you guys? You guys do a lot on Thursdays? Or is it just the end of the week? Reset your watch. Why is this telling me to reset my watch? To disconnect and reset it. Like, it's connected to my phone. But it's telling me to disconnect and reset it. I don't know why. Okay. I think I just need more stabilizing stitches. The beginning of the week is your busiest. That's funny. Okay, and then half double crochet row. Wednesday seems to be my busy day. Because, man, yesterday, especially the last Wednesday of every month, because that's the night I volunteer at my church, and basically once we go to dance, you know, we can't make it home because she gets out of dance just in time for us to go get a quick bite to eat and head to my volunteering, which starts almost an hour before their stuff starts. So they hang out with me for about 45 minutes-ish before they head into their youth group thing. Oh yeah, I should have boom. Let's see who got them. Kiwi's Crochet, Stitch in the Spectrum, Rachel Riley, Deb Cardosa, and Bear's Crochet Critters. A couple names I don't recognize, but a few I do. Yep, I've done all 10. Okay. All right, the next one is the cluster. Your husband and son came home early yesterday, throws you off. I can see it. I can see that. When my husband comes home really early in the day on some days, it's like, aren't you supposed to be working? Oh, I decided to come home early. I'm like, really? Okay. 2, chain 1, skip, do a cluster of 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. I got 5 minutes. Huh. I might actually be able to get this done. I need you guys to wake up. Tell me what you think. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, wakey. I know it's early. I wish I could go later in the day, but like I was telling my husband on our date night, I was like, I really try to prioritize our family first. And so when he's home, I try not to be doing a live or, I mean, I'll sit and crochet with him there, but I don't like to do like this stuff where my time is taken. Oh, I think I got fibers in my nose because it tickles like there is. Okay, skip 1 and then 2. I really hope this fixes the issue. So far, so good. Trade him in before he hits the big 6-0. That's funny. Upgrade. That is hilarious. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I do keep dropping stitches quite a bit on this. 1 and then 2. I might actually get this done. I still got like 2 more rows though, but they're quick. I'm making a sample. I feel like it's, I don't know.
Because her tail fit.
I'm not done.
Oh. I can hear you yapping.
Oh yeah, this is the spike one. Oh, I have to go 1 more. Okay. Nope. I'm not going to bell it up. All right then. Chain 1. I'm not done. Go. I will clean it later. Build a wagon. That's funny. Say, after I build the one for me. For all our, you know, falling apartness. How in the world did you do this? Had a yarn party and got all tangled up. It is still doing it. I think. I don't know. It's the half double crochet above the cluster stitch that's doing it. Even though I'm not adding stitches, it's growing. Maybe I just need to do double crochets instead of half double crochets because the half doubles are thicker. It's 9:30. It's time for me to go. But I want to finish this real quick. I'm wondering if I just need to do skinnier stitches. If that's my issue. I think the half double is just too big. Yes, that's awesome, Melissa. Okay. Yeah, see, it's still wanting to do this on the end, even though I added a stitch onto the end, either end. I know. I am too. What am I doing wrong? Like, all this from here over is great, but then over here, it's... Do you see that? I like the design, but it is like, it's leaning. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Different from the other side. Besides adding hair. I don't know what to do. I need to chug it. I know, chug this and then drink more caffeine. Yeah, it's the same amount of stitches though. If I count up here, it's the same as down here. I just want to go like this. Don't look at that end. All right. Well, I'm 3 minutes past. Like, I've gone already 30 minutes into the, you know, I've added 30 minutes onto my time, and now I've already gone 3 minutes over. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I'm wondering if I just need to do double crochets or singles instead of half doubles. I'm guessing that's what I need to do. I feel like the half doubles are just too big. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Don't forget, y'all are all somebody to somebody, and love y'all. I will see you in a couple of hours, Frizzy. Yes, yes, maybe. I'll wait till she responds on that. But yeah, so we'll see you in a couple of hours. Have a great day. I will get this figured out with this design. There's something going on. It just wants to go that one way. I don't know, maybe I'll make it into a triangle shawl, because this pattern is doable in a triangle. I just got to figure out how to do it. So I will see y'all in a couple of hours, hour and a half later.